Hi guys, welcome to Bitcoin Gem channel. I hope you all are doing great. So today we are going to look at the markets and let's see what is there in this market for us this week. And I hope you guys have read this disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor, neither I am a professional technical analyst. I'm just here presenting my views. So please do your own research. So let us jump to the charts and look what charts is showing us about the markets. So let us first go to the Bitcoin chart, and this is a Bitcoin 1 hour chart. As you can see, these were the levels that we had drawn last week. And if we look at the lower time frames, then Bitcoin is showing good strength. Okay, on the lower time frame, Bitcoin is showing strength. And let me zoom in. This is a 4 hour chart. So this is a first resistance at around $37,000, 37,100 to 37,400, which we see Bitcoin currently is trying to break as of now. While I'm recording this, Bitcoin is trying to break this. And if it is successful in breaking this, then I think we can see another 10% move on the upside, which will bring us to around $41,000. And this move would be important because breaking that 41,000, retesting $41,000 would be breaking of this upper range, which is acting as resistance. Okay, this range has been acting as resistance since that 19th May crash. You can see over here if we zoom in, and I had shared this range on our Telegram group. So I hope you guys are in our Telegram group. Look at this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 confirmations where Bitcoin is getting resistance from this range. So if Bitcoin is successfully able to break the range and go above 40,000 and stay above it, okay, which is most important, to stay above that, then yeah, retesting that would be a bullish sign for Bitcoin on the immediate terms. So we want Bitcoin to break this range, retest and go up. This would be the ideal scenario for the bulls. But we are still in the range, and what can happen is that Bitcoin can break out right now from this $37,400, $500 barrier, and it can go as high as 39,000 and then come back. So that is also possible. Hence, we want it to break, go above 40, 41, retest that range, and come back over here and stay above this trend. Staying above this will be a bullish sign. So we clearly know that $42,000 is a big resistance, and I think it won't be easy for Bitcoin to break that. And once, if we flip 42,000 into support, then it would be a very, very strong support, and it would again bring back bulls in the game. Though it is still not a great price to have support, because if you look at the daily, then we had a major fall, and to completely be back to the bullish strength, we need to be above $55,000 on the daily chart. Let me show you why. Okay, let us take the fib from this correction. And if we look at the fib from the top to the bottom of this correction at around 30, here is it. Okay. So if you look at the fib, then you can see the 0.236 level is at $38,600. 0.382 is at $43,600. 0.5 is at 47, and 0.618 is at $51,000. And 0.786 is at around 57. So if we look at the fib and if we go by the fib, then anything below 0.5 is bullish when it is an uptrend. Similarly, anything above 0.5, sorry, anything below 0.5 is bearish when it is a downtrend. So if we look at this entire move, if Bitcoin is unable to break 38,600 barrier, then it is extremely bearish. It is extremely bearish. If Bitcoin is unable to break $43,600, it is still bearish because 0.382 level is at 43, and retesting 0.382 and coming back would be an equally bearish sign. So the 0.618 level is at $51,700. To be completely out of this bear trend and to completely wave off all the bearish sentiment, Bitcoin needs to flip $51,730. So approximate $52,000. Bitcoin needs to flip for the bull market to resume in the parabolic mode that it was. Okay, so it's not going to be an easy task, in my opinion, but ultimately, so we can take it level by level. Okay, so the first level Bitcoin needs to break is this range what we were showing, and flip this range into support. So Bitcoin needs to stay above 39,000 or $40,000 to be safe, and then go retest 42, 47 level by level. Okay, so even looking at the fib, we are in a extremely bear trend, not just bearish, we are super bearish right now. And the positive sign for Bitcoin currently on the daily also is that Bitcoin is showing us bullish divergence. If you look at this, then Bitcoin is showing us a bullish divergence on the daily. So this is a plus sign. As I told you, on the lower time frames, I'm loving to see strength that Bitcoin is showing, and it is looking strong. Let's see. Look at this. So we can see that Bitcoin is showing strength on the 4-hourly, and so this entire move is showing strength of bullish divergence. So this is possible. The way we were all bullish on the uptrend when Bitcoin was at 55, 58, 60, $60,000. RSI was showing bearish divergence, but we were all bullish, and finally the crash happened. Similarly, right now it's not wise to be entirely bearish, though it is a downtrend and anything can happen. But at least on the lower time frame, we are seeing that there are signs of reversal, and we cannot ignore that because it is now starting to see on the daily also that there are signs of reversals, and we can't ignore that. But it's still very, very bearish. Okay, that's the reality. So we have to, if you are a bull, then you have, and you want to trade on the bullish side of the market, you have to see the reversal happening. Okay, you cannot just, because on the longer time frame we are still bearish. So yes, Bitcoin is showing bullish divergence, and that is a good sign, and we will see what this week brings to us. But there is one major move that can happen. Okay, this is again not a 100% guarantee, but as you can see that once breaking this range, I had shared this on our Telegram group. Make sure you are following me on Telegram, you have subscribed to the Telegram channel, You can find the link in the description. Breaking this range, if it breaks the support, then this is another $12,000 move, in my opinion. If it breaks support, then we can easily see Bitcoin going to 20K range. And if it breaks resistance, then Bitcoin can go up till 51, 52K range and retest the most important level, that is 0.618. And Bitcoin has a history of always retesting 0.618 fib. Okay, so I would not rule that in mind. Sorry, I mean, I would not rule that out. So retesting 51,700 level is on card, and you can retest that and then also come back down. That is also possible. Hence, I told you to be entirely bullish. We need to flip 51,000, $52,000 range into support. Once we flip that into support, then I see us not coming back and going for another new all-time highs very soon. So let's again, as I told you, let's take it level by level, because the moving averages are definitely not showing any good signs. If we look at the moving average, then the famous death cross, which everyone is talking about these days, has already started happening. Ha, uh, Bitcoin 21 EMA is crossed 200 EMA on the daily, and which is a very bearish signal. And also, when this cross happens, we can get a small pump, a trap pump, and this pump can also be that. So it is very important for Bitcoin to flip $42,000 into support to show that, okay, it is not a trap and it is showing strength of reversals. So this is very important for Bitcoin, and this week's major action that we need to see, whether Bitcoin is breaking the resistance or Bitcoin is breaking the support. That's where your next big trade can be. Breaking this resistance and retesting can give us a 30% move on the upside. Breaking this support and retesting can give us 30% move on the downside, and that will be a major big next trade, in my opinion. So this is Bitcoin. If we look at Ethereum, this is what I wanted to show you. Ethereum on the daily is again showing signs of bullish divergence. But what I want to show you is ETH against BTC was not bearish at all. I had in fact shared this last week also. If we look at this ETH BTC, this is an ETH BTC daily chart. And if we look at this, then just see this. This is the 19th May Bitcoin crash. And if we look at this, then on the 19th May also, ETH BTC was above the 21 EMA, which is a very bullish sign. It had a small wick definitely below the 21 EMA, but that was just a wick. And in the following days, it did come down below 21 EMA, but now it's again back above 21 EMA, retested it as support. Look at this. So ETH BTC is showing great strengths and great strength. And hence, I think it is not entirely, the market is not entirely bearish, or we are not entirely in the bear market, because alts are showing amazing strength. Okay, so I think it's just a matter of time if Bitcoin stabilizes. Again, it depends a lot about Bitcoin. Now, this is what honestly I don't feel great about this market, is that irrespective of the fundamentals of individual assets, a market majorly depends on Bitcoin. And I think Ethereum, at least Ethereum, needs to decouple that, needs to have its own market cycle. And irrespective of what is happening to Bitcoin, Ethereum needs to trend and trade on its own. At least this is what my feeling is, but market does not run on our feelings. So we can see that in spite of being extremely bullish. We saw corrections on in Ethereum and in a lot of major alts which were looking bullish prior to the Bitcoin crash, because of the Bitcoin crash. So this is one thing that market needs to mature, and I'm sure that in the coming months and years we will see this also happening, as market is growing every year and every Bitcoin cycle is showing us new learnings and the growths of market. So this is overall what I see in this week. ETH BTC is looking bullish. So is Ethereum USDT. Also Link. I'm not covering major alts right now because it doesn't matter. What the most important chart matters is Bitcoin and Ethereum, in my opinion. So I will look at all the major alts and I will make a detailed analysis videos of some of them this week. But for today's video, this is important, as this is the most important price action that we are watching right now on the Bitcoin, and let us see how this unfolds. So I think the next big trade for me at least is if Bitcoin breaks this support, then I'm long. And if Bitcoin breaks this Bitcoin breaks this support, then I'm short. And if Bitcoin breaks this resistance, then I'm long. So this is an important trade. And Ethereum, yes, again, Ethereum is very important. So I hope you guys like this video and this is of some value to you. And I will keep updating on our Telegram group. So make sure you have subscribed to the Telegram group. Also, friends on Twitter, do not forget to follow me on Twitter, because I keep running a lot of polls. As you can see, this is the poll, which today's 2 polls we are running right now. If you haven't voted, please go and vote on Twitter. But I keep running different polls, and that gives a lot of idea about what people are thinking. So make sure you follow me on Twitter, because and vote this poll: next major Bitcoin price direction according to you. There are 4 different directions options that I've given, and you can see a lot of people selecting. So it's a mixed view. Similarly, I have asked them about the next Bitcoin move. Is it bottomed and ready for up, or it's sideways and going to go down further? This was again an important poll. What are you more bullish on between the two in the long term? Bitcoin, Ethereum, and none of the above. And you can see 54% are bullish on Ethereum, 26% are bullish on none of the above, so some other alt, and 20% people are bullish on Bitcoin on the long term. So there are a lot of different views than what our views can be, and thus such polls can help us understand what people are thinking. So do follow me on Twitter and participate in the poll, and I'll hope to see you next time soon with another video. Take care, guys. Bye bye. Have a fantastic week ahead.